Well, here's a question. Did the Detroit Police Department rely on unreliable jailhouse informants to put innocent men behind bars? That is what a former detective is saying. The detective first broke her silence to 7 investigator Ross Jones in 2021, talking about convictions from the 1990s. Well, now she is making stunning claims under oath.
Going through these depositions is really difficult because I'm reliving and hearing about all this bad stuff that they knew was going on and that they done to me.
Larry Smith spent 26 years in prison for a murder he did not commit. Now, a former detective involved in his criminal case is detailing under oath the concerns she had about the credibility of multiple witnesses, as well as questionable tactics used by her fellow officers.
There were clear civil rights violations going on. We're not guessing anymore. We've confirmed this with sworn testimony.
Attorney Jared Adams took the deposition of Monica Childs, a former member of DPD's Squad 7. As we first reported 2 years ago, that squad helped arrest and convict 3 men of murder in the mid-1990s based on alleged jailhouse confessions. All 3 convictions were later tossed out. Under oath, Childs said she was uncomfortable with methods used by some of her DPD colleagues at the time. In a deposition taken last month, Childs says the squad relied, at least in part, on supposed jailhouse confessions to help score murder convictions. She said that regularly, other inmates were brought up to the 9th floor of DPD's old headquarters and would later testify that they heard suspects like Larry Smith confess to murder. Decades later, that testimony was deemed unreliable.
There was a use to obtain fraudulent, false statements in order to secure convictions, and it was going on for years on the 9th floor.
Childs testified that in exchange for their statements to police, those inmates were given extraordinary privileges in lockup. They included, she said, letting inmates visit with their girlfriends, seeing family and friends, getting food or a change of clothes delivered, or using the police telephone to make calls.
They had every incentive to keep those enjoyments, and so they did exactly what they were asked to do.
Childs was asked under oath, "Is it fair to say that you felt the inmates would tell lies to continue to get those privileges?" Her response, yes. Even though Childs found the inmates' stories to be not credible, she says her colleagues in Squad 7 relied on them heavily, even having those informants testify in court. Childs said she did not voice her concerns until recently.
As Monica Childs has now retired and has an opportunity to look back, she understands that there were moments in time where she could have spoke up louder, but she's not alone.
Several years ago, Monica Childs filed a whistleblower suit against DPD, claiming that in a separate murder case, her boss illegally obtained a confession and then told Childs to lie about it. The case settled for an undisclosed sum. The city of Detroit declined to comment on Childs' testimony because it is part of active litigation.
Ross, did she tell you why she had such a change of heart and had to come forward? Because, I mean, cases like this cost the city a lot of money.
It depends on who you talk to, and you're right about that. These cost millions of dollars. Some people believe that she just had a guilty conscience. Others believe that maybe she went along with this back then because it worked, and only now, because these men were released, she's changing her story a bit.
Well, I'm sure a lot more to come on this, right?
No doubt.
More cases. Thank you so much, Ross, for your good work, as always.